Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Ashley, and welcome to our channel. I hope you guys are all doing well here. Please let me know how you are doing on your ascension as you are waking up. If you are, dealing with chaos, or if you are becoming more and more aware of your multidimensional selves, let me know how you are doing. I'm curious to see. I've been seeing certain specific things out there, like on YouTube and stuff like that, where people are really waking up to their multidimensional selves. They're remembering past lives. They think they're this person or that person from these past lives, and we all come in with memories and with specific roles to play in this lifetime, and so many of us are playing out these ancient timelines in the now times, and it's just a very bizarre time, I think, to be alive, but also very cool. So whatever you do, whoever you think you were, whoever you think you are, just stay grounded in the now moment and who you are today, because at the end of the day, we're all playing this role on this huge stage of life. And whatever you've been called to do, if you were a specific person in a past life and you hold that wisdom and you hold that knowledge and you have those abilities, you have those healing abilities, my question to anybody who ever says they are this person, it's like, what are you doing with that knowledge? What are you doing? If you were that person, if you had that life and you were that experienced being, whatever and whoever it was, what are you doing with that knowledge and that information in this lifetime? Because just saying I was this person in that lifetime and not really doing anything with it is kind of a waste of the human, what you could be doing. And that's really what I do in my practice, is help people to say, for instance, they were this person. My job is to unlock and open up that gateway to that knowledge, that energy, that frequency of who you once were then, and calling it back to you now. That way you are able to remember and be reminded of who you are. Obviously, you're not going to be open and aware to things that you're not ready for, but that is the most beautiful part of the work that I do, is helping people to open up and expand to who they once were, and then bringing that into the now moment and becoming the whole of who they really are. Because we are all of the past lives that we've ever lived. We're an accumulation of that now. And what I've done over the last 15 years on my path of my awakening, or whatever you want to call it, my journey, my path, is I've called piece by piece by piece back to me. Now, I said 15 years I've been on this path of personal development and awakening and all of this stuff. And so it is not an overnight thing that you wake up and you're like, okay, I'm all of these things and all of these things are me and I have all these different abilities. It's spoon-fed, and it has to be spoon-fed, because if I knew what I knew now and all of the things I can see and know now, if I knew that back then, I would literally be locked in a room somewhere and probably on a lot of meds. No offense against meds or anything like that, but I'm saying I would have had to literally just numb all of this out, because it can be very, it's a lot to deal with. And so you're spoon-fed, especially when you wake up to your psychic abilities and all of these things, you're spoon-fed the knowledge and the information of who you are, what you're doing here, and all of the things. And so my question to anybody out there, just anybody in general right now, it's like, what is your heart asking you to do? What are you being led and asked to do in your day-to-day life and on your path, just in general? Because I think we all came to do something. And I know for me, it's, my pathway has been all about addiction and knowing addiction in and out, and then being able to heal from it completely, being able to go from addicted to broken and all that stuff to completely not even feeling, needing, even wanting to be around any of that, or having any kind of cravings or anything, and being able to heal my mind mentally, my body physically, spiritually connected, all of those things. And So we all have a path. We all have a way for ourselves, and whatever your pain is, whatever you dealt with, whatever you're coming through right now, or whatever you have experienced in your past, that's literally what the path is for you. Like, I've realized that my stuff, my addiction, the depression, all of the things that I dealt with as a child, as moving through, I know that is the path for me to heal and to work with the collective in that way, and to show up and to have these healing energies showing you that if you're suffering with that, you too can be and can heal from it. And so we all have that. And so I think it's just a good time right now to really be questioning, where are you going to position yourself in this new earth, is what, everybody's calling it. It's a new frequency, it's a new dimension, it's a new, it's a mindset shift of where we're headed and where you're going. And so, many of us are holding the light steady so that everybody can find their way home if they choose to come home to the light. Many people will choose to stay in the dark, and that is fine. That is where they need to be. That's where they're going to expand. That's where they're going to grow in this lifetime, and we leave them be. But for those that have come to serve the light, that want to be of the light, that want to get back home to the light, we're all here as a light source for you. There's millions of healers now online that you can connect in and connect to and get yourself the help that you need. So let us begin with that very long introduction. I'm loving you all so much. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button, subscribe, comment, let me know that you're here, let me know that you want me to be here, out here on YouTube land, doing these free videos for you. I really appreciate you letting me know. I feel it deep in my heart and my soul to do it, so even if you don't comment, even if you don't like, even if you don't show up, I'm still going to show up, because I know for many of us, we are showing up for future generations. We are showing up for the ones that will and need this energy one day, when they're like, what the hell is going on here? So here we go. Let us begin. I'm going to put you in this light source portal of light right now with this beautiful condor feather. Just releasing any cords and any attachments off of you so we can be cleared, cleansed of that. Kirama puju esenama tela hede esenama tulakoete esenama tulahia yirakora erekinama ade sidabagiate esenama tulakoete esenama tulade esenama yate esenai cinema call hirakara erekinama ade cinema kete esenai elekinama ade cinema kola elekida elekinama ade cinema kote esenama delekinama ade. We're going to pull the corks out of the soles of your feet. Galakote esenai cinema la pote esenama tulakiate esenama tulakaete esenai tirakari elekinama ade. Pulling the corks out of the soles of your feet, letting all the energy of the day come out. Koloko dia cinema telekoa de esenai elekinama ade. Cinema de elekoa de asinama telekoa de esenama de esenama telekoa de elekinama ade. Cinema kariha de esenama de esenama tulokala elekinama ade. We're going to be able to raise the frequency and the vibration of your body right now. Koloko mate esenai. Cinema put the esenama tulukea elekinama ade. Cinema kaya de esenama tuloko de esenai de elekinama ade. Cinema kia de esenama telekala elekinama ade. Cinema kwa de esenama de elekoa de esenama de elekinama ade. Gola the esenama to the quiet the esenama to the esenama to the quiet the esenai to the kari elekinama ade. Cinema kata esenai. Cinema putu esenama to the light elekara elekinama ade. Cinema kola elekinama ade. Cinema gala elekinama ade. As soon as we started to raise this frequency, I started to see each and every one of your higher selves, your higher versions of yourselves begin to nod and bow. So if you feel like bowing and nodding and being of great honor to these high frequencies, not to me in any way, but to God, source, that I'm bowing to you in honor to you, into your light, into your divinity. And there, it's a respect. Your higher selves are all dressed in white. Cinema diarakaya bade esinama tada esina layer koyate esinama tuga the elakoi elekinama ade cinemia the elekare elekinama ade cinema quate esinama tukai Cinema loya te cinema poa te isana delahila ilikinama ade. Kunama poti cinema tila here kinama yete cinema tila koyere kinama ade. Show me one of your higher selves as a woman. And she's got a baby in her arms. I'm not sure what is going on there. If any of you have lost a child, maybe a symbol of your higher self holding the child, knowing that the child's okay. Maybe your higher self about to bring you down a child. If you're in childbearing, if you're ready for that. Cinema Leopode, Cinema Gira de Cinema de Edukara, Edukinama de Cinema Give de Cinema Terapote, Cinema Edukara, Elikinama, de Cinema to the Korea, de Cinema to the Koa, de Cinema to la Hova, de Cinema to the Korea, Edukinama, de Sinai, Eluquia, de Sinai, Cinema Lao, the Cinema to the Koa, de Cinema to the Yelakoya, de Cinema Korea, de Cinema to the Korea, Elikinama, just show me, keep showing me the mother and the like walking around like with the baby in the pacifier, like this, like with the baby's pacifier like in their mouth, just singing and just being of this very nurturing, high vibrational, motherly frequency that I think we all need in this lifetime. No matter how old we are and or were, that's a very, it's a frequency, it's a very nurturing energy, and many of us had to learn and are having to learn how to give that to ourselves. It's that's been a huge one, just throughout, many of our lives, is just learning to nurture ourselves in the way that maybe we didn't get nurtured, and then really just turning inwards and giving that to ourselves, because nobody on this planet can love you the way that you know that you need to be loved. Unfortunately, you can be with a very, very, very intuitive person. I can pick up on anything and everything that you may need, but if you don't love yourself and you don't have that love within yourself, that no matter how much I love you and care for you and nurture you, it's still going to be a disconnect, because you have to have that love. There's a how do I explain this? Yeah, I'm not going to explain that, but I think you can understand it. My brain is very ethereal right now. Getting a download in my right ear. Maybe it'll go straight to your heart. You'll understand. Excuse me. Kurumati esine rukoya de cinema tirekoya de cinema turukoya de la kaya elekinama de cinema telako de cinema turukoya de cinema turukoya de cinema trahe de cinema tirekoya elekiname de cinema turukaya elekinama de cinema la de cinema tirekoya de cinema telaho de cinema koya de cinema turukoya de cinema turukoya de cinema loeda cinema word is anai. I just keep seeing the Hermit card in the tarot, but I'm also seeing like the vision of that, the Hermit is like where he's got the like the black coat over him. He's kind of in hermit mode. Many of you may be in hermit mode. That's totally fine. We need to go into hermit mode. We have times where we need to go into hermit mode and learn and grow and expand, on our own. That might resonate with some of you. As you raise your frequency too, it can be, this is why I think community, like with your soul family, the people that you feel just like 100% connected to, not 100%, but you feel very connected, you feel at peace around these soul family people. They're really coming together at this point in the game, and we need that, because I think so many of us have been, on this path in hermit mode, learning our skills, learning our abilities, not really, living a normal life, but like living a life where we've been, it's been a good life for us. We've been expanding and exploring and going within and learning and honing in on our gifts and really not really, feeling the need to be out and about amongst, everything and everybody out there. But I think now Spirit is really bringing soul family people together because they want us out there and amongst the crowds and amongst the people and amongst, the lands and walking in the lands and being around people and being in healing groups and meditating and doing all of these things together, because we are more powerful in numbers. Lay the cinema to the core, the cinema to the core, the cinema, the cinema a day, cinema core, the cinema to la core, the cinema to la cinema a day. Alecomati cinema to the core, the cinema to the core, the cinema to the core, the cinema a day, cinema calai, the cinema a day. Let's go ahead and begin to unfurl your wings. Alu at the cinema, the hiroko, the elekinama ade, cinema go at the cinema, to the quiet the isina, elekinama ade. I'm seeing some of you have fairy wings, some of you have big, huge angelic wings. Aluko de elekinama ade, cinema go at the isina, elekinama ade. Some of you have dragon wings. I'm seeing bumblebee wings. As soon as I said that, it's like these fairy wings, all these beautiful wings started to just pop out of your back. So you can have multiple sets of wings. You were multidimensional, so you're not just one thing, you're many things. You can have, you can play around in the realms of, the etheric spirit world and become a dragon, become a fairy, become a bumblebee, whatever, you can shift and change, into all of those things. And so, play around with that, play around with your wings, play around in your mind, in your beautiful minds. Seeing some people locked in a prison in their minds. Let's go ahead and begin to, there is no key, there is no door, there's only movement. There's only you that has to get up and do something different every single day. Easier said than done, because I know I needed energy shifts in order to get my butt up and moving, and I know that is what shifted me and helped me to feel lighter and looser in my body, the way I could get up, because your body hurts when your chakras are blocked, when your body is blocked off and your energy is stuck. It was horrible for me. I was so glad to have my first energy session. I was like, this is the medicine I've been needing my whole life. We're just going to go into the heart now. Begin to expand the heart, front and back. Cleansing, clearing, purifying the hearts, your beautiful hearts. Just honoring your beautiful hearts. Just moving through any and all blocks, any and all energies, frequencies, vibrations, anything that is not of your heart is good. It's being released, dissolved, and transmuted now. Releasing, cords and attachments, anything that is not of your highest good is being transmuted back into that sacred energy, that sacred light. Just transmuting all the energies in the crown. Just taking the weight of the world off of your shoulders. There's a download coming into your crowns right now. We're going to bring that energy in. Bring that energy down to further expansion. Just letting the codes disperse. Interesting, they're showing me a kid receiving like a, those those little Jeep cars that kids drive, like 2, 3 years old, 4 years old, I don't even know, but it's those little plastic cars, you know. I'm seeing like a kid receiving like a Cadillac Escalade, like little plastic car that is driving, like, I have no idea why I'm seeing that, but it's like as I was pulling something out, like that's the vision that they showed me. Kolomati isanai, sidabala wadi lakinai, lakinama ade, cinemati lakwadi isanai, lakinama ade, cinemako de isanai. Excuse me. Kolomati cinema, tilakoati isanai, elakoyati isanamai, elakinama ade, cinemale, the isanai, elakinamai, the elakinama ade, cinemako de isanai, ela de isanai, elakinama ade, kolama de isanai. Namai puti isinama turukoya the isina eleke elekinama ade gulama puti isinama delekinama ade downloads coming into the neck or the asina elekinama elekanama ade cinemakaya the isina. I'm going to bring this light down into your throats now. Kumati isanai Cinema puti isinama kori hirokera elekanama ade cinemaya the isina elekoya the isinamia puti isinai Cinema di la poeti isana elekida elekinima ade cinema quati isinama chukoeti isanai allow the isana elekia the isinama tilokai the isanai cinema dai the isana elaka the isinama tilikodai elekinima ade. Just show me sekmet showing up now. Goma the isanai cinema di elekia the isinama tilako the isinama chukolai the isinama ko the isinama tilai the isinama tilakia the isinama tilaka the isanai. We're going to amplify these energies now, calling in the energies of Sekhmet to surround, seal, and protect the sacred space. So lokumati isanai cinema ti elakwa the isinama today hela hela kinama ade kila poti isinama tila hede isinama tila ho the isinama tulokoya the isinama ko the hela kila elekinama ade cinema ko the isinama tila here the isinama tila here the isinama tila kala elekinama ade. What do you call them? The healing codes, the key codes for the 8th dimension. Gola manti isinama tila ko the isinai cinema la poti isinama duilakia the isinama tilakia Cinebalawati isinama tilai reklai lekinama ade cinemakalai the isanai tulakai lekinama ade cinepakwa the isinama tilai lekinama ade cinemakalai hilai lekinama ade cinema dai Hello, my dear cinema to the quote isinama today the aragai lekinama ade cinemakwa the isinama tilai the isinama to the quote the isanai Cinema Guadakia, the Esana, Uruguay, the Esinama, Tilakia, Alekinama Ade, raising the frequency, Gorokmati, Cinema, Tilakia, the Esinai, Sidabakwa, Mate Esinama, Tilawa, the Esana, Elakia, the Esinama, Tilakia, the Esinai, Tudokola, Elekinama, the Cinemakaya, the Esinai, Elakai, the Esinai, Cinemala, what the Esinama, Helakina, Elekinama Ade, Cinemakaya, the Esinai. Cinemala, Edeke, Alekinama Ade, Cinemaquate, Esanama, Tade, Elekra, Elekinama Ade, Cinemakia, the Esana, Eleka, the Esanama, Tlakia, the Esanama, Tlahia, the Esana, Elekia, the Elekira, Elekinama Ade, Galaba, the Esanama, Tidi, Elekura, Elekinama Ade, Cinemaquate, the Esanama, Tlahia, the Esanama, Tudukalai, the Esana, Elekira, Elekinama Ade, Cinema, Elekia, the Esanama, Tlakia, the Esana, Elekinama Ade. I'm loving you all so very, 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 very much. Amatiera kumatia cinema today hit the SNI. Cinema la what the cinema aliknama ade expanding the heart. The elekpo the cinema turuhia lialaka erekrama ade. Just keep cleansing, clearing, purifying all entities and all frequencies and all vibrations that are not of your highest good. We're going to begin to cleanse, clear, and purify that, calling in Anubis. Alakumati cinema tala for the SNI. Cinemalaya, the Esinama Qua, the Esinama Tudokola, the Esinama Tudakia, the Esinama Tudakumati, Esinama today, the Esinai, Erekoa, the Esinai, Cinemala, Elekinama Ade. Excuse me, what the Esinama Tudahia, the Esinai, Elekayo, the Esinama, the Erekoa, the Esinama Tudakoema, the Esinama, Elekia, Elekinama Ade, Cinema Qua, the Esinama Tudahia, the Esinama Qua, the Esinama Tudukua, Yerkina, Erekinama Ade, Esinama Telai, Erekinama Ade, Cinema Qua, Elekinama Ade. Alamati cinema trigo the cinema trigo the cinema trukura elekinama ade cinema quati cinema today have the cinema trukura elekinama ade. I'm loving you all so much. I just want to see there's anything else there. Alay ata asanai. Kalama pati asanama tilahi reknamade. Neutralize, 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 neutralize. Alamonti asanama karakiati asanai. Shinamate alakue de asanamai. Denamai tirakai de asanamai, de asanai. Shinamukua de asanamai elakinamade. Shinamai elakia elakinamade. Sinamakua de asanai. Tirakai de asanama tilahi de asanama tirikalai elakinamade. Alright, my friends, I'm loving you so much. My words are getting so tongue-tied. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.